our tendencies are not the base I see. These split-second impulses got a hold on me. I know I right from wrong, but desires, they are strong. These urges that are searching got a hold on me. But
hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Chika. I am going to show you how I created the box braids myself. So my best advice would be for you to have patience because you will need this for the box braids, okay? I'm going to go in details of how I cut the hair because I usually struggle with that as a beginner whenever I watch YouTube tutorials. This is prior to making the hair, of course, so I intend using 3 packs of Expression hair, this brand. Right now I'm holding 613. I already prepped the color 30 and color 27. Okay, this 613 is an afterthought, to be sincere. Everything I do with the 613, I did it with the color 30 and color 27. This is 1 pack. I'm going to cut it in 2. It's going to be this long, like literally up to my butt. It's probably going to be longer. So now it's really blunt and we're going to stretch it to give it a more natural look. So once you hold on to a part of the extension, come as close as you can to the tip. You're going to hold it not too tight, but tight enough that when you pull it, it doesn't like come all the way. You're just going to pull to the tips. You're just going to pull on the tips. Okay, so just, I don't know how to describe it properly, but just look and I hope you understand. Stretch, 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 stretch. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? All you're going, I don't even think I'm doing it perfectly as a professional would, but it works for me. This is how the tips is looking, and this is how it is at the bottom. You can decide to just stretch the bottom part if you want to. I just do it lightly, like nothing too extra like the first one. So now that I'm done, I'm going to spray it. So I have a mix of my leave-in conditioner, oil, and water here. Mostly water, of course, but I'm going to spray it so that it's easier to like brush out. I got this brush from my dollar store. So I already blended the color 30 with the 27, and that's how it's looking. Okay, at the moment it's like really blended. Every step I've done so far is what I did for every color of extension. Okay, so now I'm going to blend it. I'm going to align the length so that it like matches. It's gonna be too much for me to hold, so I'm going to like, you know, split it. I'm gonna start with one and then come back to the other. Okay, do your best to make sure you don't lose grip of the hair, because if it drops, it's going to be really tricky to pick up. Hold on to it, place it on each other, and then split. Okay, hold on tightly as you split. Okay, so you keep doing this until it's as blended as much as in until it's blended to your satisfaction. Okay, so you might get tangles like this sometimes, so you just like gently untangle it, nothing too scary. Okay, you're not doing anything wrong, it's just normal. Okay, just go through every tangle as you go, because if you leave it and it becomes a big knot, it's going to be too tricky and you might end up cutting the extension. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. So if you can see, there's the 613 that's sticking out, and if I decide, like if I'm to start making my hair right now and I pick just this extension, I will have just 613 for that single braid. I don't want that, so this is not blended enough for the size of braids that I'm thinking of. Okay, so now I'm going to split the 613. I'm gonna go right in the middle of the 613 and then split. So that's what you're going to keep doing until you don't have large chunks of each color. This is the amount I use for each braid. My best suggestion will be for you to try as you go. So if you don't like the first braid, you just keep adding hair until you get the bulk you want. It is basically in sections. So I have this cut down to this, like basically my first row, and this is the main section, and this is the rest of the hair. Sectioning your hair will make it easier for you to navigate, especially because you cannot see the back of your head. I already put in products when I was stretching my hair, so I don't want to put too much. So one section of hair, I divide it in 3 because I'm doing the knotless method. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3. So I have 3 sections. So for the knotless method, you start by dividing this in 3 as well. Hold, go for the third, grab the second, over. Okay, so at this point you grab your first extension, put it under your index finger, take it over, come back to the position. Your second one under the index finger, over, and come back to the same position. So this is the only position you're going to be adding the hair. The last one under the index finger, over, back to the position. So now you can keep braiding. So whenever I'm braiding down, I love to look at the mirror so that I can tuck in my hair and to see if it's coming out smoothly. So I'm gonna turn. I have a mirror in front of me. So at this point you're turning, just basically go with the flow. Okay. So sometimes I get my fingers slightly wet so that I can guide the hair better. Okay, so at this point I have thin layer, like I have this, you can barely see it. This is the third leg. This is the third leg. It's the strand I want to borrow from, so I'm going to put it in the middle, and now I'm going to split from it. My fingers are cramping. I just started. Jeez. Okay. So from the middle, I'm gonna split, borrow some hair, added it to that, to the third leg, and I'm going to keep braiding like nothing happened. So now I'm just twisting just to get rid of all that extra hair at the end. This is what gives it its professional touch, okay? You just don't want to come and bluntly cut the braid. I had just 2 braids in and I'm like, no go here what? Once I finish this hair. At this point, we are almost done. I just had to take down one of the braids to show you. And I had to redo it just for you. Now I'm going to show you the mousse I use. I got them at Walmart. You can try any other store, any other discount store. It was about $14 or less. Try getting them on sale. You can use any. So now we're going to dip the hair in hot water just to make it more flexible. I did not bring actual hot water to the camera because I know I'm quite clumsy. I do not want to risk it. But this is exactly what I did in the washroom, trust me. So you get to dip it in. Try to use a long jug, just like a tall jug, just like I'm using here. And grab the wet hair with your towel. Pat dry, don't go up and down so that you don't create frizz. And now you are done. This is how long the braids were. I just had to trim off the ends with my eyebrow razor because I did not have hair razor. Don't use scissors, please, because that will be blunt and it's just ruin the whole hairstyle. This is the end of the video. I'm just going to leave this clip here even though it doesn't have sound. My mic wasn't picking up any sound and I did not notice in time. Here I'm trying to convince you to subscribe and to like the video if it was helpful. And I was also informing you of the videos that are coming up. So I have a video coming up on how to retain this hairstyle for longer than 2 months, and I also have a video coming up on how to style the braids. So if you want to, you can subscribe and you get alerted when it drops, or you can always come back and check the bio. I'll have the videos linked in the bio so that you have everything in one place. So till we meet again, honey, keep looking pretty.